welcome everybody to today's Dota2 action. My name is SeLRa. I'm here with my co-caster CNN, and together we will be casting today's show matches of the IESF World Cup regarding the matches that Switzerland plays. Hello, CNN. How are you doing today?
Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm doing fine. I had a little accident this week, so I actually wanted to participate in the friendlies, but I can't because of my finger, and I tried to cast for my first time.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
it will be the first time casting Dota for me actually as well. So, well, I have been like doing some mock casting, like at the friendlies that you mentioned that were taking place on the Swiss Dota Discord on Thursday. I was actually in the lobby as well and was just muting myself and then like practiced casting a bit because I know I will be casting today. I did a bit of casting for Smash Bros at our local Smash Bros weeklies, but that's my first time like for real casting Dota on a stream. But still, I'm excited. I hope we will have great games today. And we will start with, if I'm not mistaken, Switzerland versus Nigeria. And for Switzerland, especially today, is we don't have only 5 players playing today. We have a few more, and they will switch positions and they will play a few games, and in other games they will play other players. So yeah, and in our first match, we will have following players. We have Monkey on position 1. We have Scholp in the middle lane. Intergraphic on his famous third position on the off lane. Defender will be Intergraphic's partner in the off lane as the support. And on hard support, we have the one and only Gucci. What are your thoughts on these players and the positions they're playing?
I'm very curious, especially about my friend Defender. How is he going to perform on the position 4? Because I only know him as a position 1, and I'm pretty sure that the rest of the team um, are pretty much in their comfort positions, as far as I know. And yeah, I am more curious about about the opponents, Nigeria, and what's the other one? Canada.
Nigeria, Ghana, and Canada.
Yeah, I didn't even know they have a esports scene in Africa. My bad, but I'm very curious about how they will perform. Yeah, I think Canada will be probably the hardest opponent today, but I don't know. The African teams are a total unknown to me. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, same here. We are
Oh
here
yeah.
now in Switzerland. We're about to get the last few seconds in before the match starts. Last few players are joining here. Some players of Nigeria are having a few joining problems, but I'm sure these will be fixed soon, so we will soon be able to start with the game. Nigeria and Ghana, I think they're also fairly new to the IESF, if I'm not mistaken. If someone in chat sees that and knows that it's wrong, please type in chat that if it's different, then we can watch later in chat. Of course, we have a small delay of around 5 minutes on the stream so that there won't be any stream sniping happening today. But yeah, in case anyone has some information about the teams, feel free to share them in Twitch chat. Hype on your favorite teams and your favorite players. Yeah. So we're now waiting for 2 more players of Nigeria. And later then we should be able to start. So according to the schedule later on, we will switch things up a bit, as I said already, with the players. In the later matches, I think Intergraphic will play 2 matches on the offlane and 1 match on support, while Gucci will play, I think, 1 match as an what you call it, as the support, since both are actually position 3 players, usually Gucci and Intergraphic both. And yeah, they're swapping a bit around trying to figure out what works best for this type of lineup that Switzerland wants to play. So that's why there will be a bit of a switch up in terms of that. as well as between Monkey and Defender. As you said, Defender usually a position 1 player, just as Monkey is. And yeah, they will switch around. Now Monkey will be the number 1 player, or the position 1 player, excuse me, for match number 1, and Defender on position 4, and later Defender will be the position 1 player and Monkey will play support. And some things in the mid lane that we have, Scholp is currently the mid laner in in match number 1. Later, Hades will take over the mid lane in another match, I think against Ghana later on. I have to double check that again later, but we'll see. Let me just check the notes again. There, exactly, yeah. For game 2, Defender will take over the safe lane, and Hades will take over the middle lane. Gucci will swap to support, Monkey as well, and that's basically position 2 at that point. And yeah. In game number 3, then we have Intergraphic as a support and Gucci in the offlane. Then we have Hades in the mid lane once again, Defender as position 4, and Scholp actually as a position 1 as well. So even Scholp will get some position 1 action in today. So we will see a lot of variety in Switzerland's lineup, and I hope we get to see a few different strategies even. That might be really cool.
Yes, yes.
What
So
strategies do you... So, excuse me.
Scholp is playing 2 positions, Gucci is playing 2 different positions, and even Intergraphic is playing 2 positions. And Monkey is also playing 2 positions. So everybody will be on 2 positions. It's very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It will be interesting to see the players, how they will perform on different positions. It kind of reminds me of Swiss Dota Cups, where you draw the teams, and then the players also at times have to figure out, okay, who wants to play where on which lane, so where they have to talk to each other and have to decide, okay, I'm usually a position 3 player, but now I'll play position 2, or oh, actually, I'd rather play position 1, but we have way better players in my team that are position 1 players as well, so I'll go to position 5 instead, and so on. So yeah, it will for sure be interesting. So 1 player left, 1 player remaining for Nigeria to join until we will be ready.
Well, server is in South Africa. Yeah.
And we're playing on a South African server. Okay, that's an interesting decision. Well, I was speculating before which server they will choose based on the geography. And I first thought South Africa might be similar to Europe West in terms of ping for them. However, it seems to be the better choice for them, and since they're the home team, they get a server advantage. On the other hand, Switzerland gets to choose which position they want to play. So they chose Radiant, by the way. We can already say that Switzerland will be Team Radiant, Nigeria will play on the dire side of the map. And one more thing is that I think Switzerland will also be able to choose is what you call it, pick priority. Exactly. So I think Switzerland will also get pick priority here, so they can choose which pick they want. Do they want first pick? Do they want second pick? Yeah. So last player of Nigeria just joined. I think we should be soon ready to start.
So since it's a friendly match, I don't know if it's makes more sense that they choose a different server, maybe Dubai, but I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe their ping is terrible in Dubai since they're in let me check. West Africa? Yeah.
West
Yeah,
Africa.
West Africa. They're in West Africa. And maybe Dubai might also be rather bad for them.
Yeah,
And
could be.
since Dubai is, I mean, you also have to consider maybe their hardware isn't the best. I don't know. Maybe I'm just some stereotypes here, and I apologize if I do, but maybe their equipment isn't just as good, and maybe they prefer the South African server over the other servers. I don't know. It's their right to pick the server, so yeah. And since I think most of our players are, at least as far as I know, are also tournament players. I know Intergraphic and Monkey have both played in tournaments before, online tournaments. So I think the internet connection, at least on Switzerland's side, shouldn't be too big of a problem. So I don't think we should have very severe ping issues here.
Yes, yes. Let's see. Maybe they will say something, but maybe they will redo if it's too terrible, and maybe they have to find a server for both teams where it's better for both teams. I don't know, but let's see. Let's find out.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see about that.
I'm very curious about the draft.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, I just got word from our production, Erklärbär, that we will soon start and finding server, and we are connecting to the game. Alrighty, we are in. Still loading here for me. Players are connecting. 10 more seconds, around 10 more seconds remaining. See if everybody connects. And we are in. All right, and Switzerland has first pick. For Switzerland now, let's talk about which character Switzerland might prefer. Of course, there's one character that's been in the meta since a while already, and that is also known to be a priority pick, or let's say a signature hero for one of our players, and that's of course the Magnus for Intergraphic.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, Magnus is very good at the moment, I think. I think Magnus is one of the heroes who can win the game almost alone, if even in late game with the RP, and you can catch people out of position. Yes, it's very strong hero, I think.
Yeah, exactly. He can even reposition heroes, especially when he gets his Blink Tagger and maybe even the Aghanim Scepter, where he gets his Horn Toss up. Then he just blinks in Horn Toss and gets you into his team, and then you're just dead in most cases. So definitely a strong hero still in the meta for repositioning, but also obviously the BKB piercing stun, which in this case is of course always strong, especially in metas where BKB is strong. And I, for now, haven't seen a meta where BKB was very bad, at least. So yeah, we're now at the last two bans of Nigeria. They so far banned the Shakiro and the Lifestealer. Shakiro, of course, good. In general, strong laner with his Q, good harassment tool. Of course, his new facet Icebreaker is very nice because you can lock down people even more. You do more damage as well. They go for a standard Naga ban next, as they yeah, Naga not necessarily a carry anymore, sadly. Or well, sadly, it's not really played as a carry, but mostly as a position 5 because you have all these different illusions, and all these different illusions can do stack at the same time. So you can get lots of stacks going. And next they go for a CK ban. So I'm not sure how much they know about our lineup here. I think if you've pressed on Intergraphic's profile, you will see that he is a Magnus enjoyer, but not sure if they've seen it. So yeah, Switzerland has one more ban and then goes into their first pick, and I believe that there is a very good argument to make here for a Magnus pick.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen Naga Siren in the pop recently. It's it's new that they ban it for me, but maybe there's some strategy I don't know about. Yeah.
Mm. It's mostly
But
used for two things. It's used to stack, as I said before, with all the different illusions. If you have the skill, you can stack multiple camps at the same time. And now there's their pick, and they actually go for the Ancient Apparition, which fills me with a lot of joy because that's my most played hero.
yes, that's a good pick. I think it's also a meta pick. Dubu, the professional Dota player, said if you are through your if you choose your heroes and you don't have one of the meta supports like Ancient Apparition Warlock, Jakiro, or what was the least one?
Shaman is getting
Yes,
played a lot as
Shaman.
well. Wind Ranger. Let's see on the other side. They go for Void Spirit. Okay.
Interesting, yeah.
Was that already their mid lane? I'm not sure if they really want that already here. Or are there... Wait, which other positions does Void Spirit get played on?
I think maybe you can try to make it work as a position 1. But I think it would be position 4, or maybe it's their mid lane already, yes.
Yeah. Interesting to already go for their position 1. Now, we're in the second ban phase now. First ban from Switzerland got out. It's the TA. TA, pretty good carry and mid laner, of course. Lots of burst damage, physical burst damage. And they're also going in for Spirit Breaker ban. Haven't seen that one in a while in Tier 1 Dota. Let's see, what will be the ban? Of course, now Nigeria, since they had 4 bans in the first ban phase, they only get 1 ban now and then get into their pick. They still have, both teams still have a good amount of reserve time left, both over a minute still, so they are pretty sure what they want to do. So, yeah. No teams get super surprised by the other. We see an Invoker ban. Invoker, in general, pretty good hero. Still from the mid lane. Also has a setup for AA's Ice Blast with his Cyclone. So you Cyclone multiple targets, and then AA can just line up his Ice Blast and get the Frost onto all the enemies at once. And they go for a Shadow Demon. Pretty good again. Wait, Shadow Demon should be able to dispel Bone Chill stacks, right?
Come on, Radiant team, you gotta pick him right.
This is his short can purge teammates, right?
Yeah, it can. Though I'm not sure if they can purge the ultimate.
No,
So
from AA, no, they cannot. The ultimate he cannot purge them. It's impossible.
Oh man,
But
quick, 10 seconds left on the hero.
AA is new pass. His new how is it called?
Facet and Facet and Innate.
Facet. Ja, genau. Is the Death Rhyme stack. So if AA casts a spell on an enemy, he gets like a dot, and if it's more spells he casts, the dot gets stronger. And I'm pretty sure Shadow Demon can purge this Death Rhyme stacks. Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah, exactly. Also, the Death Ram stacks with the Bone Chill Facet, which will most likely be chosen here, I suppose, by the Ancient Apparition player, which might be Gucci or Defender, we'll see, will be the Bone Chill Facet. So they don't only do damage over time, they also reduce the enemy's strength. And talking of strength heroes, a few have been picked up now. Bristleback on the side of the Nigeria, who will probably go into the offlane now with Gyrocopter. Of course, Gyrocopter can be played position 4. However, I believe they have already picked their free course here. And oh, Sniper in the mid lane. It's hiding behind Mars's shield on the screen here, if Mars puts the shield down. But yeah, Sniper, absolute bully in the mid lane. Might be hard for Void Spirit. Maybe they swap him into a support position and pick another?
I'm
Mid-laner
still
in the
not
end?
sure if Void Spirit is mid position. Maybe they play it 5 position even with some not very common play, but it's possible.
Yeah, true.
For the moment, for me, it looks like this Gyro is position 1 and Bristol is 2. Bristol is 3, and now they save the last pick for the mid lane.
Yeah, I think this makes the most sense. Also, of course, Bristleback, tanky AF, as we all know, but not when there's an AA in the game. An Ancient Apparition can be a pain in the ass for a Bristleback, especially because of the Bone Chill facet. because you get in and then you put the W onto his feet. You cast Cold Feet onto him, which is, I think, if you get the talent, you get like +4, +6 death frame stacks. It's 4 or 6, I'm not sure anymore. And so if you eat all these different spells, you get to, I think, up to -10 strength. And this does make a difference, especially for strength heroes. So now we're getting to more bans. Now they're taking some more time because they're now fixating their draft, how they want to play it, and Switzerland takes out the Phoenix after a lot of consideration. They want this Bristleback and this Gyrocopter to not get healed. So they take this out. Also, HP based damage. Mars does not enjoy that. So yeah, guess
I think it's
out.
a very good game. Sorry, it's a very good game for IO with the Nigerian team. Even if Switzerland has the AA, IO it can be a good counter because you can relocate if you got blasted, and yes, the other heroes then like if you have an IO, it's almost impossible sometimes to kill someone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. You might still get the IO when the relocate ends and he gets blasted back, but yeah, I see the point. Yeah, good point. Or maybe even a Coddle, Keeper of the Light.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then instead of getting someone out, you get your whole team in, and then maybe you still lose one, but you also kill off the opponents. This could also be something that they go for here. Coddle has seen a resurgence recently in pro play, mostly from the support position. I've seen him in in-house games on Pass 2 as well, doing severe amounts of damage.
You really gotta pick a hero.
But
You got 10
yeah,
seconds
Switzerland
left.
will be looking for a carry, and 2 carries have been taken
5
out.
seconds,
It's
Morty, and
the
it'll be fine.
Ursa and the Terrorblade.
For Switzerland, I don't know, you have to respect the Bristleback. You want something to kill him. Maybe you consider even picking a Legion Commander here, or that's something that kill this Bristleback. I don't know what they think about.
Maybe a PA. Is PA banned?
Yeah,
PA is
not banned.
open. I'd see a PA because you just get your shards, you get in, Fan of Knives, and the Bristleback's broken. So that
Yes.
might actually be something that Switzerland could go
Pick 'em
for.
up, pick 'em up.
And it's an AM!
Damage, okay.
Okay, probably against the Bristleback so that they can't Quill Spray anymore. Like, if you take all the mana, off of Bristleback, he might still goo you all the way up if it takes the goo facet. However, he can't really do damage to you anymore because you don't have mana to cast his Quill Sprays. And they get the Disruptor as their last hero. So, as far as I'm concerned, this will most likely still be a Void Spirit in the mid lane.
Yeah, interesting. I don't know how much fun it is with AM against Bristleback. I didn't play this matchup very often, I think. But maybe they feel confident with the AM pick here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a little bit surprised with the Disruptor pick. But they just try to give a good support, and to catch the AM could be good, yes. So he can cut the waves and jump from camp to camp. You can relocate. How is it? Glimpse him back and kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Let's see
I
how this
think
goes.
at least in the mid to late game, the anti-mage should be good against the Bristleback. Not too sure about the laning, especially since you also have to consider the supports, of course. But we will see. We will see. All right, and here we are in game number 1. Let's see who is playing what. We have for Switzerland, we have on the position 1 Monkey on his ancient I can't speak anymore. On his AM, we have in position 2 Schalp on a sniper. We have position 3 Mars intergraphic. We have Defender on Is Defender pos 4? I think Defender is the position 4 on this Ancient Apparition, and Gucci on his pos 5 Lion. Oh, there's the smoke coming already. They already want to get some action. Oh, smoke breaks. They still go up. Oh my god, that's a dead Bristle. First blood for Defender.
Yeah. This Bristol was a bit too courageous. Too brave.
That was way too brave there, yeah. Intergraphic now going forward, checking if they're doing anything here. So I've also not seen any weird items. Just Disruptor has no items. Disruptor has an Observer ward. And Sheridan is a boot. Okay, now fight for the top rune. There are... Who will get it? Intergraphic will get it. It's a 3-for-1 exchange, I think. Top rune still has to be picked up, of course, but yeah. Nigeria should be able to get it.
Yeah, it's interesting. No items on this.
Yeah,
I don't know what.
No items. He only has an Observer ward. That's very interesting. Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Alright, now in top lane we have the no items Disruptor. He also doesn't have anything in his quick buy. That is surprising to me.
Maybe it's just extremely saving money for early Midas. I don't know.
True that.
Oh, but not even tangos. Maybe he just forgot about buying items.
Maybe. I don't know. What's on his courier? Nothing. Alright. On the bot lane we have Nigeria, the player from Nigeria, with not a lot of mana left already. Had to get 2 clarities out here. Gucci making a lot of space here for Monkey to safely farm. They get level 2 first. However, will they be able to get a go here? And it looks like they are. Monkey jumps on Red Mouse, but no stun follow-up for Gucci as the stun was still on cooldown. Nigeria is able to get it some... Oh, kill on top lane! Big Daddy Haze gets taken down by Defender and Intergraphic. First, second blood has happened. Disruptor still with no items. Alright, in the middle lane we see it's... Yeah, we see what we were talking about earlier. Sniper, lane bullying, Platnot quite a bit. Platnot has his tango and he's about to ship out some magic stick. Oh my god, Gucci just killed the enemy courier though. So yeah. Oh, another kill on top! It's the no items Disruptor who just died. Alright, looks like it's going to be an amazing start here for... He's going Bloodstone. Voidstone. He got a Voidstone now. Voidstone and 2 clarities in his inventory now on Olesa. Yeah, Intergraphic and Defender just using maybe what is inexperience on the opponent's part, I don't know. And they just, yeah, they get a lot of punish and gets 2 more kills for their team. Since first blood happened, Monkey got onto Nigeria, not doing a lot of damage. However, Nigeria has no mana left and also no clarity, so suffering quite a bit.
Yeah,
gets glimpsed back in the top lane. Okay, not too much damage. Still has Tango going. Yeah, he's safe. Yeah, in the mid lane we have Gucci who's going for some more plays here, some more... Yeah, he's doing a lot of space. He just doesn't
they're
let
way too zoned out in my opinion. Like anti-mage is total free farm and they don't even take the XP. They are so far back, I don't know. And you also see it in the hero levels, like Anti-Mage is about to get his level 4.
Oh, Red Mouse is getting attacked. Now they switch on Nigeria though, since he has no mana already, and they will get him here. Monkey takes a kill. Now they go on to Red Mouse. Will they get him as well? He is at 290 HP. Will get away. Oh, mid lane. We have Platnot being low. And on top lane as well, Defender gets another kill. He's on a killing spree.
Yeah, that's the dream start for a support. If you so normally if you play support, you always have not much gold, and so you're always weaker than everybody else. And if you find some kills, it helps out.
No mid lane. Platnot is about to die. He's going in. He can't keep up with Sharp Sniper. Sharp Sniper survives with 50% HP. Still has regen up, so he will regenerate nicely here. And there still is one water rune on top that he can get for himself as well. So yeah, super nice start for Switzerland across the board. We also see it in the in last hits and denies. We have 45 last hits for Monkey on his ancient. Why do I always say ancient mage? It's anti-mage, goddammit. Compared to 13 on the enemy Gyrocopter, the enemy's position 1. It's just a huge difference, as well as in the offlane. It's 30-3. Oh my god! Another go onto Nigeria now, and Nigeria is, yeah, he's just dead. And we see Deadmau5. Deadmau5 has an entire 3 last hits. He has the same amount of last hits as Defender in top lane and less than Gucci on his position 5. So yeah, super painful start. We already have a 6k gold lead on, and we're barely at 6k minutes in the game.
Yes,
That's a beatdown so far.
yeah, you clearly see the skill difference. I think they lose on the hero levels, they lose on the net worth, and yeah, it's hard for them to keep up, I think.
Yeah, like, the thing is, if you want to sort stats in the, like, you can sort the stats by team. Oh, top is a go. Oh, they go on Big Daddy Haze again. Yeah, I don't think he will survive. What is Olisa doing on top there?
This guy seems disconnected.
Yeah, that's interesting. Gets pinged out. And on the other side was another kill, this time onto the Bristleback, who's still level 2. Bristol is still level 2, while Monkey on his ancient... on his AM, I'm just going to say AM instead of anti-mage. Oh my god, another kill in the mid lane, I can't keep up. So many kills happening here, and Olisa is still standing in the same spot, and Switzerland sees that, and they're still going on Big Daddy Hades. He's dead again, 11-0 after 7 minutes. Oh.
And now the level 2 Bristleback is coming for a gank.
Yeah. But he won't be doing anything here.
The Disruptor is still standing in the woods.
Yeah, he's still there. I think Disruptor has a problem with connection or anything like that. Oh, that's unfortunate.
He's connected, but I don't know. Maybe they flamed him and now he's now he's pissed off. I won't play.
It's so weird. So yeah, Defender now getting for the Wisdom Rune. I actually missed who got the Wisdom Rune on bottom. That was collected by Monkey, so also both Wisdom Runes going to Monkey as well. Also, one thing that I want to... Oh, now there's a disconnect.
Oh well.
And Monkey pauses the game. Yeah, there's now the official disconnect. So yeah, I suspected that there was a disconnect, but yeah, now it's official. You want to know something funny though? If you look at the experience the Disruptor has and on Bristle has less XP, or is like further not as far advanced into level 3 as the Disruptor is.
No. Even Bristol did not get. He was so far away in the laning stage from the creep. He didn't even get the XP.
Yeah, that's super unfortunate. Also, in the mid lane, I see another go that's about that just started. Hex into stun onto the Void Spirit here from a rotation from Gucci. Both are level 6. The position 5 is the same level as the enemy mid.
Yeah, and he has finger up, he has stun up, he has with the stick, he has Bada for both, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, this should be an easy kill in the mid lane.
but if he does not time the stun right, he Void Spirit can resonate pulse and dissimulate away.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if he can do this.
Yeah, maybe he gets away with like a sliver of HP, but I don't think that. Yeah, because he's already taking damage. He's taking quite a lot of damage. What's stun duration right now in level 2? We have a 1.6 second stun duration. Plus now he's still hexed. Hexed for a bit more. Well, it's 2 second hex duration, so around 1 more second. 2.6 seconds might actually already be enough. Also, Sniper is his ultimate as well, so even if he gets away, if they get vision on him, he just pops his ultimate and shoots him down as well. So I'd say survival rate here is maybe 10%, maybe slightly lower. Don't think he's coming back in a while. Oof. That's super unfortunate. Intergraphic asking if internet problems might be the cause. Internet issues, yeah, confirmation. Internet issues. Oh, that sucks so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's annoying when you get tech problems like that on an important day. Very annoying. I've lived through it quite often as well. Yeah, so but sometimes fate just isn't in your hands, and then fate is like, you know what? Well, fuck you specifically. That's basically what happened here, and that's sad.
We can wait a few minutes and
Can wait a few minutes and see check with admin plans if he doesn't reconnect. Question is, would you want to play 5v4?
I think this game, I mean, they are so far back, and what I've seen so far, like Switzerland is going to have their plan and push the tower soon, and whatever happens, if he reconnects or not, it's going to be very, very hard for Team Nigeria to come back here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, true that. Hmm. Yeah, also looking into the inventories now. Is Monkey going for a... He's actually not going for a Battle Fury on Anti-Mage. This looks like... Is this a Vanguard?
Yep, could be, yeah.
Interesting. Vanguard Anti-Mage.
Is Vanguard
Well,
still needed for the Abyssal Blade?
I think it is, yeah. For Abyssal Blade, you need the Skull Basher and Vanguard.
Oh,
Though
it's
usually you build Skull Basher first, but also not as such an early item since it doesn't give you much damage. It mostly gives you the bash.
you don't even need it. If you click it, you see it's Sonj. You need Sonj only. Sonj and Skull Basher.
Oh,
But
interesting. So they exchanged that.
with Vanguard, you can build a Heaven's Halberd now. So they changed this
Right, he might go Heaven's
builder.
Halberd. That's true.
Let's see.
Yeah. So I've mostly seen it from the off lane recently as first item spot. The new Heaven's Halberd. It has been changed with the new number patch with 7.38, where it grants you a damage block now that you also get from the Vanguard component instead of just the what was it that you had before? Evasion, I think. It gave you a bit of evasion. However, the disarm
Oh yeah,
effect is still the same, yeah, and you get 275 health, 6 health regeneration, and 5 all attributes. Okay, Nigeria is calling for let's go. They just want to play. Alright, looks like we will have a 5v4. And there comes an Ice Blast under the top lane. Deadmau5 is dead. And on the other side, in the mid lane, Gucci takes down the mid laner. That's also a spell that I forgot to mention before. Finger of Death is of course an execute tool they can use. So yeah. 2 kills again. And yeah, we have their Shadow Shaman who's also still level 2. And Monkey just mercilessly jumps on him, gets banished, but Gucci is here as well, stuns him up. So yeah, he will not have any chance. He's actually just waiting. He just waits for Red Mouse to teleport in so that he can damage him with the ultimate as well. But now Naoki takes a lot of damage from Red Mouse. What is this? This might be a super vital kill, but there's the turnaround. Monkey just gets a double kill instead. Oh my god. This one looked scary for a short duration, not gonna lie. Oh, Void Spirit smoked.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
What's he trying to do with the smoke though? Shop's 3 level above him. Doesn't have an item finished yet. He actually goes in.
So let's see if we can kill him.
No. Of HP. He doesn't have enough burst for that. He needs to get a bit more burst. Oh, now Nigeria is joining in. Yeah, but it's too obvious for Shop, so he just retreats back to his high ground. So yeah. In the meantime, on the bot lane, structures get fortified. But yeah, oh, another port in. Monkey used his shield already, gets banished now. Gucci comes in to help though. Stun onto the illusions, and Monkey just kills off Nigeria, and now they go onto the bristleback. And I don't think he gets out of that one in any capacity. Yeah, Monkey pops his stick and just teleports out. So yeah, in the mid lane, Intergraphic is showing up to Platnot, kills the tower, and they're about to kill the mid laner once again. Oh, snipe coming out. Will it be enough though? No. Oh, it almost was.
Oh, Blast and
no!
Arena.
A bit of anti-synergy there from Intergraphic and Defender, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. 18-0, a 14k net worth lead across the board. Everyone from Switzerland has more net worth than anybody from Nigeria. We have 2.8k net worth on Gucci, and we have 2,400 on Big Daddy Hades. So yeah, this is a beatdown. This is an absolute beatdown. Nigeria dies again in the middle lane. 0-3 now. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
Top lane tower fails now as well, so all tier 1s down for Nigeria as well.
Maybe you have to see, you see it like this, man. A few years ago, nobody talked about South American Dota, and
Africa.
no, the South American was like the same.
Oh, I see.
Nobody was playing. And now I think Africa, nobody ever talked about African Dota, and I could imagine that they will rise a lot, and if it gets more popular, I mean, South America, no one thought that they will be on TI and or other big tournaments, but now
they also get some more servers, then that would be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, they pinned out Gucci a few times now. Maybe they try to go for him now. Platnot has arrived as well. However, Switzerland's heroes are not too far away either. Nigeria comes in now, gets the banish onto Gucci.
Gucci is the 1v3. Let's see if he gets
out.
It's
1v3, but there come his friends. Intergraphic comes in, gets 1 kill. Gucci takes another. Intergraphic with a double kill. So yeah, Switzerland, we're ready. Yeah, Gyrocopter now at least finished his Falcon Blade. So he's finally got an item. Still has no boots though. Or well, he has boots of speed, but he doesn't have updated boots. Oh, that was nice blast. Interesting. Oh yeah, now they're already pushing the tier 3 tower in the mid lane at 13 minutes. Huh. what does the win probability graph say? 96% for Switzerland and 4% for Nigeria.
Oh boy, Dyer's middle tower's
So
under attack.
yeah, chances are super slim for them to come back into this game, but they're not completely out yet, of course. They're only out when they GG, when they type GG in chat, or
Now
if they,
Nigeria's gonna get the D ward. Look, he bought the sentry.
hell yeah.
So let's
It's
see.
the small wins you've got to celebrate in this game. Now Shadow Demon has the Arcane Boots finished.
Oh,
Well, no
could
go
not
here.
do it.
Bob is
No.
dominating. Oh no.
Buyback.
Oh, amazing Ice Blast.
Go
And
on.
yeah, he's just dead. The second one, he will die as well. Yep, monster kill for the AA. Monster kill with a double kill from the AA.
Dyer's middle tower's under attack.
And the first tier 3 tower falls ultimate used here by the gyro. Not doing too much damage though. They just take a bit of damage, shrug it off, and move back into the base. And go now onto the barracks. Melee barracks about to fall first. And now they take down the range as well. Chilly vanilly. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Anti-Mage now also bought a Diffusal Blade. What? Monkey is a Diffusal Blade. For even more mana burn, I assume. But yeah, I think it doesn't really matter what he's building here. And yeah, GG's called. Planot calls the GG for Nigeria. It's over. 15 minutes in. Yeah, another celebratory arena into a pickoff. And yeah, they follow in for a few more kills. Nigeria will fall as well. And the front's not exploding though, so maybe someone canceled the GG call?
Big GG.
Oh. Fake GG, we hate to see it. Meteor Hammer now on a defender.
And
Second
Gucci has
Meteor
also
Hammer
one.
going in. Yeah, they just want to push this down and end this game as soon as possible now. Don't give Nigeria any chance to come back into this game. Yeah, let's see, where will the next go be? They're just farming a bit behind their Ancient. But yeah, they can't really engage anyways. Maybe they wait for Intergraphic to get low enough and hopefully get a kill here, but there's another Ice Blast at the Godlike tree on Defender. Buyback from the Gyrocopter. Bristleback goes in but dies immediately. He has buyback available if he wants to use it, but it won't be that useful anyways. First tier 4 tower is dead. Second one will fall soon as well, with Gucci and Intergraphic just going in. More GG calls coming up from Nigeria, and this time it will be the real GG calls. It's 32 kills to 0, and now the throne explodes. Team Switzerland wins the first friendly match of today in a very convincing fashion. Yeah, that was a very, very one-sided game to say the least. MVP in my book. Of course, I'm biased as a position 5 and 4 player, mostly defender on this Ancient Apparition with 9 kills and 13 assists. He had a field day on his AA.
Yeah, they stomped all the lanes. Nigeria couldn't even get XP. I think 3 of their heroes didn't even get the ultimate XP until the throne explodes. That was a total stomp, but yeah, I think they have a lot to learn.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Actually, 3 of them didn't reach level 6.
Yeah.
We have Platnut, who was the highest level in the mid lane, level 7. We had Big Daddy Hades on level 6. And then we had Olisa, who disconnected, unfortunately, on level 5 until the end, and Red Mouse on level 4. I think one problem they had was, as we said, they couldn't really lane at all. They got bullied out early. What they could do in this position was, of course, pull a bit, try to get the lane in a better state for themselves. Unblock the hard camp there, gets the creeps to attack the hard camp there, just get the lane in a bit of a better state, so you could get a bit more XP in the beginning, so that you at least have enough HP to maybe start jungling and get a few small camps in, especially on the bristleback. But yeah.
Absolutely, yes, yes. And I think this maybe if the bottom lane is total not playable because Lion sucks your mana, anti-mage burns your mana, then maybe you just go jungle and the position 4 helps the other lanes. And
Yeah.
but also on the top lane, the disruptor with no starting items. I mean,
Yeah, that was a little suspicious, but yeah, we also confirmed later there were internet problems, huge internet problems for the disruptor player Olisa, even disconnected during the game, so couldn't reconnect. So yeah, that's sad. It is sad that it had to end in a 5v4. However, we of course are glad that Switzerland got their win, and they will next play against Ghana in around 10 minutes. Is the game supposed to start? Let's look into the Discord, how far they actually are already. They are all right. So for now, no new messages in the match 2 channel. So I think we will go to a quick pause now until the next game is ready. Don't go far away. Get some snacks, get some drinks, put on some music in the background, and get hyped for the next game that is about to start in around 10 minutes. I hope so. Ghana versus Switzerland. Be right back and see you later.
see you.
Welcome back, everybody. We are back to the second game of this evening, Switzerland versus Ghana. We had a bit of a delay here because the match Ghana versus Canada was a bit delayed because of technical difficulties, but we're now back in the action and we go right into the draft. Switzerland chose the side, so they chose Radiant. On the other side, Ghana, who did not have the priority for server, had to pick their pick priority. They chose first pick. So we now get into the draft. We have already a few bans. We have bans from the Dire on the Legion Commander on PA, and Team Switzerland banning out the Night Stalker, the Luna, and the TA.
So I checked their medals, and Team Ghana, all their players are immortal players. So Switzerland, all the players are immortal players too. So actually, if you only consider the medals, this should be an interesting game.
Yeah, this might be very interesting. I haven't checked the medals before on the previous match against Nigeria, so I can't say what the Nigerian players were in terms of rank. But yeah, anyways, first game was pretty much a stomp. 32 to 0 kills for Switzerland for those who missed it. So yeah, it was a bit hard to watch if you're not a hard fan of Team Switzerland. So yeah. But anyways, we hope that this game gets a bit more exciting, bit closer, and we have the first pick for Ghana, which will be Queen of Pain.
Maybe again they first picked the position 2, the mid laner. Could be the case. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Is a bit weird though to pick. Well, if you're, also, I mean, it's not super weird to pick your potential position 2 hero first. However, usually when we see people do that, or when we see teams do that, it's usually the Ember Spirit, who's a super strong mid laner at the moment, who's just stable, pretty good against any matchup. And I don't see the same type of character in Queen of Pain.
Yeah, I agree. Queen of Pain was very good. I think 2 patches ago, but the last 2 or 3 patches they nerfed her a little bit, and so now she's more like mediocre-ish. Yeah.
Yeah, or like a matchup specific, more or less. Sometimes you can work on a few team fight specific compositions, where she has a few setups for her ultimate. Pretty quick picks coming out here from both teams. You have a Chen and a Venomancer coming out. Chen, of course, back in the meta after his converted creeps, or his convert creeps were made into hero creeps, so they can't be one-shot anymore by abilities like Crystal Maiden's W or Mirana's Arrow. And we see a Viper. Okay.
Come on, Radiant team, you gotta pick.
Super quick picks from both teams. Invoker coming out of the draft machine gun that is Team Switzerland here. Next pick already made. It's a Primal Beast, which will most likely be the offlaner. And here, the character for Intergraphic.
Drow Ranger.
Very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, they picked Drow now. Okay, so
it's
if I had to
Viper.
say, yeah, I think Viper goes +3, Drow is the +1. Bob will be in the mid lane. And I think now for Switzerland, is the Leshrac the support, or will that be a carry?
Oh, man,
Or will the Invoker be a
10
support?
seconds left to pick a hero.
Still a few question marks there, what goes where, which is nice, of course, keeping the draft open, make the opponents guess.
Radiant team ban.
I think Invoker is going to be played by Hades, Swiss mid laner, because he's a very big Invoker fan and is his favorite hero.
Nice.
But maybe they switch it up. We don't know.
I see.
Let's see. I'm really curious about the Chen pick. Who in the Team Switzerland is Chen player? And also Chen, when I last time checked Dota buff, Chen was the lowest win rate hero. So
I
let's
see, I see.
let's see.
All right, we
what
have
they
the last picks now as well. It's a Dawnbreaker on the side of Ghana and a Wraith King on the side of... Wait, Defender's a... Huh? Oh no,
the
wait,
defense
Defender is now the
is
position
playing.
1. Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
He's position 1 Wraith King, position 4 Monkey, we have position 5 Chen, Invoker in the mid lane as you predicted, and Primal Beast will be the off lane for Intergraphic. So solid lineup, pretty good heroes that are also in the meta. Lishrak, not so much anymore as a support, but still, he's still good. And on the enemy team, I don't know who is on which position, of course.
10 seconds to
I haven't
pick your
seen the
hero,
first match fully
moron.
from the start. But yeah, I assume
better
this will
pick your
be a
hero
Drow
in 5
Ranger
seconds.
carry, offlane Viper, or maybe it's a position 4 Viper and an offlane Dawnbreaker. That's one thing I could also think could work when you have Viper that just bullies the enemy carry. In this case, the Wraith King.
Mhm. Also very interesting is that Switzerland has like 2 tanky-ish 3 and 2 1 positions, and Team Ghana has like the Drow, the ranged like squishy hero, and Viper is also not the very tankish hero. So it's like 2 times tanky heroes against 2 times squishy cores. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, Quap, both and Drow are not really durable. So let's see how this works out here for Team Ghana.
Crunchies, we're in some real trouble.
They are
I know, Morty.
now
Just follow
getting
my
their
lead.
items actually. Okay, we're now in Switzerland's side of the map. We see Hades and Monkey already walking down the middle lane. You see no big surprises here on the items as far as I can tell for Team Switzerland. GLHF call from Intergraphic. Let's hope for a cool game. Okay, we see an Orb of Blight from Intergraphic, so an indication that he wants to be aggressive early in the lane. Okay, now I'm gonna... Oh, what's the Drow Ranger doing in the mid lane? That's a half HP already gone, and the wraparound. This will be first blood, and Intergraphic takes it. That was interesting.
Quop is still in the fountain.
Quops and Fountain. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I see it on the minimap now. Okay, she's... No, wait, that's Drow moving out. Never mind. Anyways, another very early first blood. This time it happens in the middle lane compared to... yeah, and then...
blowing that stupid horn?
I forgot I wanted to say. Never mind. First blood happening in the middle lane instead of the high ground at Roche Pit, at the bottom Roche Pit. But yeah, otherwise pretty much same start for now. Okay, I wonder. What will the... Oh, early pause. Pause from the Dawnbreaker.
Fight me.
Monkey asking for a reason. Yeah, this would be nice to know. Why is the game paused now? The reason for the pause.
Mm.
Whoop, still in base. No items. Okay, yeah. That might be the reason. Quap not loading into the game properly, having severe issues here. Once again. Yeah, no items in her inventory, no items on the courier. Yeah, that looks like this will be the reason. Let's hope it won't become another 5v4. That would be tragic. But yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
The
look at
last
the lanes.
the last game, Nigeria had connection problems, but the server was on South Africa, and this time the server is in West Europe, so it might there might be more problems even for the African players.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. So, let's look at the map a bit. I'm kind of curious about where the positioning is from Ghana's team. Like we have Venomancer and Drow Ranger, Asura King, and Nanamoa both in the middle lane currently. Of course, they still have TP scrolls to get to other lanes fast, but it's kind of a weird setup. Might they go for a dual lane here? This might be a cool strategy. Oh, Viper has no items as well. Oh
Mhm.
no. Oof.
Yeah.
Sad.
So
Yeah, it's not looking good here for Ghana already. The game hasn't even started properly. Oh no.
but what is suspicious to me that they did not disconnect, but they are just AFK. It seems because
Yeah,
normally
true.
when you have connection issue, you lose connection. You get this icon that you are disconnected.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So this
exactly. It's
they
weird.
seem connected.
Quap's having internet issues. Yeah, we figured that out. Um, but still connected. Yeah, they're still
Throughout the
connected to the game.
eons, I have been known by many names,
Maybe it's
but
just
my true name of
To
power
a future of grief.
is Carl.
maybe it's not internet connect. Maybe it's
God.
Switching provider now.
okay. I don't know, but maybe they have to redo it and choose another server, not EU West server.
Not sure.
Defender
don't
told me in the break that he had big legs on the South African
Uh-huh.
server, but maybe it's better than nothing.
Maybe. I wonder how it will be in the third game against Canada.
Yes, yeah.
But yeah, unfortunate things unfolding here. Anyways, yeah, still no items on it. Still no. Well, okay, they can't even buy items. Well, let's pause. Never mind. But you're not getting any more infos for now. Let me check on the Discord, the IESF Discord. Nothing so far here in the chat as well. Huh. Okay. That's sucks. Yeah, we've been in a pause for quite some time now. Been in a pause for 5 minutes, I can confirm. At very least, because the pause already started on the stream. The stream is a 5-minute delay. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yes, I don't know. Any news regarding internet issues?
It's also kind of I mean, it's
Can I
not so
also
cool that
check?
it took a while to like tell the reason for the pause. Like we actually had to ask like 2 times or so for the reason to get yeah. We had oh We're back.
Okay.
And the co-op is moving. He is back, thanks. So we can finally get into this game number 2 of today. And we see a very weird thing happening in the mid lane as there are just 2 heroes standing here. Oh, there's a meeting happening in the top side jungle. Monkey and Asura King meet each other. Monkey just gets out the Diabolic Edict and runs Asura King down. I don't think Asura King will survive this. It will be the second kill of this game. 50 seconds in. Yeah, Leshrac getting his first kill here. Very nice. Oh yeah, solid start once again for Team Switzerland.
Again, the support has no items.
Which one?
The
Viper
Viper.
support, just no items. Interesting. He also seems to... I'm not sure if there's lag here. Yeah. Anyway, nice farming here for Intergraphic 4. He also got first blood, so he's also level 2 and a bit more. Although Drow Ranger is keeping up in XP for now. On the other side of the map, we have Defender, who's level 2 now. No level 2 right now for the side of Ghana on the bot lane. Yeah, last hits anti-nice. We see Team Switzerland's course leading in all measurements so far. However, it's a bit closer than the first game. In the first game, there was a bit of a bigger disparity. Like Team Nigeria could not farm at all against Switzerland, and now they at least get a bits of farms here, bits of last hits, and they have a very big amount of turrets in the bot lane here. Bit of a plague warding going on here to defend the tower. On top, Viper dies. Yeah, Viper still no items in his inventory. I wonder if that will change now with his respawn. I really hope so.
Let's see. And Quop has boots. Now she's going for threats first item, but she started with brown boots. It's also very special.
I see, yeah, Quap in the mid lane. Oh, she has no regen as well, and she's just going to click Battle Hades here. Oh, she will dodge the Sunstrike, but yeah, not a good trade here for the Queen of Pain. She takes a lot of damage here. Yeah, so mid lane pretty safe here for Hades. He has still 2 more tangos and he has a Fairy Fire. Meanwhile, the Queen of Pain does not have any form of regen, and it doesn't look like she wants any more regen. She's not sending out her courier to help her. So Ace here in the mid lane will be suffering in the next few minutes quite a lot. Meanwhile, top lane, we see quite a bit of a level difference already again. With level 4 and 3 on the side of Switzerland, level 2 and 1 on the side of Ghana, and there's a go onto the Drow Ranger who gets trampled on. Has to walk away from Intergraphic. They're not going for the finish here, but they did lots of damage. Oh, they're going in again. Roar coming out. Who will fall first? It will be the Viper and then the Drow Ranger. Both will die in this lane. Killing spree for Monkey on his position for Leshrac.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yep. Monkey still using his edict here, pushing the towers, getting a bit of damage done. Of course, not that much already since we're only 4 minutes into the game, but still. Yeah, he's trying to look for his opponents since they haven't teleported back. Viper and Drow Ranger are not using teleports.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Interesting. Yeah. Interesting, they're just walking back. Bottom. Oh my god, another kill on the bot lane. This time it kills the Drow Ranger. So yeah,
again, the African team is very behind in hero level, and I see it again that they stand very far back from the creep wave. It's very interesting because in pub, probably people play like maniacs. Everybody goes in when they about to die. They don't care, and here they play very careful, and even too careful because they don't even get the XP.
Yeah, true that. And there might be another tower dive on top lane. Monkey moving in with the Diabolic Edict. Intergraphic charging in, and he gets a double kill.
He's now dominating. He's dominating, Rick.
Yeah, meanwhile,
Dyer's top tower.
bot lane, defender kinda low, doesn't have a lot of regen left, but they are going on SeLRa King. They actually killed the tower already, and they will get this kill as well onto the Venomancer. Oh my god, yeah, it's looking like another stomp here. Meanwhile, in the river, we have a double damage rune that would, if Hades gets this one, it would be even worse now. Monkey, placing vision into the top jungle of the Dire of Ghana.
Fortify them, their
And
structure.
oh, he
Good
sees
work.
Ace here. Ace is level 6. Question is, will that hinder them from going on them or not? I really don't think they will though. In the bot lane, there's another fight happening. Ranger, no, not Ranger, excuse me. It's Dawnbreaker who's dead again. Oh no. SeLRa
Did you see
King
see that play on
should
mid?
survive. No, he doesn't survive.
Double kill.
Meanwhile, on the top lane, another dive in from Intergraphic. He gets a month. Mega kill streak. It's unstoppable now. Double kill once again for the offlaner of Switzerland. It's looking grim.
Yeah, the
7
second
minutes
tower is
in,
about to fall.
13 and 0. And now they're using a TP to get back to the lane. Or well, it's actually Ace who TP's in,
Oh,
drops the ult,
Monkey
and he
died.
gets the kill. Monkey is dead, and now he's on Intergraphic. Will Intergraphic win this one-on-one against Ace? He's doing a lot of damage, and he wins it. He's wicked sick. It's Intergraphic, our offlane prodigy from Switzerland. Yeah, nicely done here by the rotation from Ace. He gets Monkey at the very least. He realizes he can get a kill, ports up. Probably thought he could get Primal Beast as well, but when we look at the net worth, Primal Beast is twice as much gold as her, so has more items, more survivability, and therefore takes the kill. But yeah, Ghana at least on the board. They get a kill. Oh, bot lane. There are a lot of people bot lane. Maybe we see a go here. Monkey moving in. Gets the stun off. Plays the Diabolic Edict. And they are again onto the Dawnbreaker. Sunstrike coming in, but it does miss this time. SeLRa King falling low as well. Will be the first one to die here, actually. And Antenar White is running for their life. And they will actually make it back to base. However, there's another kill happening. This time it's the Drow Ranger in the mid lane, getting solo killed by Hades.
Whoa, Dyer's bottom tower's under attack.
Man, that's, yeah, it is rough. But yeah, at least they already got a kill, which is more than Nigeria got against Switzerland. And they will take down the first tier 2 tower now here. Oh, there's a disconnect. Viper disconnected. Oh, Defender gets killed, however he has his ultimate up, so he's not dead really. And now they go onto the Dawnbreaker. Primal Beast slams him into the ground. Gucci takes the kill.
Viper has no items, but he has 24 tangos in the stack, in the stash.
Okay, that's
I've seen this
interesting.
before.
Dyer's bottom tower's under attack.
And yeah, they're just pushing down tier 3 now onto the barracks. We're 9 minutes in, they just beating the hell out of this barracks now, out of the enemy base. Does not look like it will be in a close game again. Viper reconnected now though, so Viper is back. Oh, Intergraphic is in super deep, actually gets out the ultimate.
Is he gonna
and
die?
Get out again. It looks like Namo tries to follow up, but he can't get him. Now Ace tries to get Intergraphic.
Oh, she has
Waits
ult.
for Intergraphic, but now he's dead. Oh my god, Monkey gets another double kill. Oh no, they don't get the kill on Intergraphic, who now has a Desolator finish in his inventory.
Morty, who was that?
And there's another kill. Defender just, oh my god. Just pushing them to their base. There's nothing Ghana can really do here. Yeah, even the supports on Switzerland have a higher net worth than the cores on Ghana. Yeah, it's that's hard.
Dyer's middle tower. It's gone.
Oh my god, that's a, oh, there's the meatball drop onto the Drow Ranger. Yeah, she dies. And the tier 1 turret is about, tier 4 turret, excuse me, is about to fall. They're just staying in the base. Oh, there's a Fortify, and the tier 4 does a bit of damage, but they still have Gucci on his gen, who will just heal them up. They even commit the Queen of Painel, but it is no way near enough to kill any of Switzerland's heroes. And they're now onto the Ancient. The Ancient is exposed. And yeah, Ghana's just standing there trying to do a bit of damage, but it's just not really bothering Switzerland at all. Intergraphic goes in even. They get another kill. Oh, wait. Oh no, he survives! Excuse me, the Ancient dies first. Team Switzerland takes it 23-1 in 11 minutes and 36 seconds. Wow, that was a fast stomp. That was a very fast stomp, even faster than game 1. In game 1 it was like 16 minutes, now we had 11 minutes and 36 seconds. Yeah, that was harsh. That was very harsh. No player actually got over 10k net worth in the entire game. Like, highest net worth is the Wraith King with 7,500. And with that, he's still a lot, like 5k, more than 5k net worth over the enemy mid laner who is ace, unless Queen of Pain. So, yeah, that was a very clear stomp. Not quite as many kills as against Nigeria. However, the game also lasted 5 minutes. It was 5 minutes
So,
shorter. I just forgot what short means. Hell yeah. But yeah, anyways, yeah. Nerd stomp.
I
Strange,
think
strong showing from Switzerland.
the bottom lane didn't even look so bad for Ghana. I mean, the Dawnbreaker and Venomancer could keep up with Brave King and Chen, but I think the Venomancer spammed all his Serpent Wards. But now what was it they called? Not Serpent Wards.
The Serpent Wards, I think, yeah.
Serpent Wards is for
Or Plague Wards,
Shelshon.
no, Plague
Wards.
Wards, of course.
And
Yeah.
the Chen is very good in forming these Plague Wards, so that didn't work too well for them. Yes, and then of course they made a little mistake that they were too far and they got killed. Yeah, and mid lane lost all the towers very fast. So it's absolutely unplayable for the carry to farm if you lose
Yeah,
so
just
many
no
towers so
chance
far.
to farm. You get
Yeah.
no space on the map because you just get beaten down on all 3 lanes. Also in the mid lane, it was a weird decision from the Queen of Pain to go for boots first. No stat items whatsoever, even though you're basically in a direct duel all the time here, and also no region items as well. While Hades
Yes.
had tangos as well as the fairy fire, so he was in no danger of dying at any time in the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, Switzerland takes this very convincingly. Not very much to say either. Intergraphic got a few very cool plays there, especially when he killed the Quap in the end. He just knew he had the damage, and the Quap didn't have the damage to kill him. Otherwise, that would have been a pretty clear double kill for the Quap, I assume, if the Quap was at a higher net worth at this point. But yeah, it just wasn't meant to be for Ghana in this second friendly match of the day. But don't worry, guys, we have another one. We have Team Canada, who's still playing, I think. Let me actually check if they're still playing right now on their stream.
I really think now against Team Canada we will have a very, very tough competition. So the African team seems not to be very progress. Of course, they can develop. They can be the next South America. They maybe no one talked about South America, and now they are on TI. That thing can happen to Africa, as I said. And but I'm sure against Team Canada it will be a tough competition.
Yeah, I think so too. Canada looks really strong so far. Actually, their game started just 5 minutes ago, I think. Or maybe they had a disconnect of the, I don't know. No, never mind. They just started the game on their stream, so they're 5 minutes in approximately, since there is a 5 minute stream delay, which means depending on how fast Canada will end their game against Nigeria, it will either go, let's say, 20 minutes from now on until we start with the next game. We'll see. We still have plenty of time. Anyways, official start for the match against Canada is 8 p.m. So in around 15 minutes. But yeah, we'll have to see how fast Canada will play against Nigeria. So yeah, for the next match, there will once again be roster changes, of course. Switzerland plays with a different roster in each game this day, because we have a lot of players. We're still not quite decided who will be in the final roster. However, we want everyone to play a bit. So yeah, we had in game number 1 the following team. We had Monkey on position 1, who now play position 4. Scholp was in game 1 in the middle lane. Now we had Hades. Intergraphic still played position 3. He will swap for game 3. Defender was a support in game number 1. Is now had now played the core position on the Wraith King. Gucci still support in game number 2. And then for game number 3, I actually have to get the correct channel to get the information again. Give me just 1 second and then I can talk to you about that. Exactly. So for game 3 against Canada at 8 p.m, we have on position 1 Scholp, who played position 2 in the first match. We have Hades still in the middle lane. And then Gucci will finally take his place in the off lane against Team Canada. Defender will be a position 4 player, same as in game number 1. And Intergraphic, for the first time, will not play the off lane on the position 3. He will play position 5 support together with Scholp.
Yep. It's interesting. You talk about the roster. So far, because we see 2 stops now, you can't tell much about who is who is really pointing out who has to be in the roster 100%. For me now, when I look at the ranks, I think everybody is more or less equal skill. I really like Intergraphic. He seems very solid so far. You can't tell much, but maybe we can tell more about that roster when we see the last game against Canada.
Yeah, true that. As well as one thing I also liked a lot. We're going to a quick pause for it, but one thing I want to mention is also I really liked the synergy between Monkey and Gucci in game 1. I didn't get to pay more attention to it game 2 with Defender and Gucci, but I think Gucci has very good synergy. He really knows how to play his characters here. So I also think his position 5 is super strong. But anyways, we are now wrapping up game number 2 now, and we will go into a break until game number 3 starts against Canada. Stay tuned, get some more snacks, get some drinks, hydrate yourself. Summer is coming sooner or later, so drink enough water. Yeah, tell your dog, tell your grandma, tell your whole family that we are live and that we are waiting for Canada here in a very cool match that will happen soon. So, see you later, guys.
See you later.
we are in the draft already from Switzerland versus Canada. The band just started. We have here first pick for Team Switzerland and Radiant side for Team Switzerland. Canada is Dyer, and second pick Canada also has the honor of creating the lobby. They won the coin toss. So we are playing on the US East server. So or NA East. And yeah, so Switzerland will have a bit of a higher ping in this match than Canada. However, I don't think it should be too big of a difference since it's not a super big
Radiant team
ping,
ban.
I think, over there to there. Still, it is a difference, but hey, we will see what kind of difference that will make. And now
Oh,
we
man,
are
Rick,
in the
there's only 10
bans,
seconds left to
and
pick a hero.
we see, as I said in game one, Magnus banned out
You better
by
pick your
Canada.
hero. 5 seconds.
I wonder if they researched it that Intergraphic is the Magnus
Oh,
player,
Dire team ban.
or if
Maybe.
they just think it's a good hero. We don't know.
Could be both. I mean, Intergraph, if you click on his profile, you immediately
10
see
seconds to pick your
Magnus
hero, you
written all over
moron.
it. So it would
Yeah,
make a lot
5
of
seconds left
sense
now.
if they did it. But yeah, we'll see. Tinker also banned, which is just
Dire
another
team ban.
meta position 5. Another meta position, rather position 5 than position 1 or 3 nowadays, is the Abaddon, who
really
got
gotta pick a
nerfed
hero. You got
a
10
lot
seconds
in the
left.
last few letter patches.
5 seconds, Morty. It'll be
Not
fine.
really played as a carry anymore in professional play. Lost a lot of its strength, but still has a dispel, has a shield, has healing. Still nice for position 5 gameplay, similar to Tinker, even though Tinker provides a bit more. But as I said, both are taken out by Canada. And on Switzerland, we have some meta bans as well. We have the +4, +3 ban onto the Night Stalker, and another ban onto the Nature's Prophet, who had a strong showing in both Canadian matches, as far as I was seeing. Of course, they were against Nigeria and against Ghana, which aren't quite as good as Canada or Switzerland from the skill point of view. However, it's also a good character in general. Like,
Radiant team
it's
pick.
rare to find a meta where this Nature's Prophet is bad at all. Okay.
Interesting. The AA ban.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, AA, good meta support. I love this character. Just makes tanky
You really gotta
heroes a
pick a
lot
hero.
less
You got 10
tanky.
seconds left.
He provides slow, he provides damage
5
over
seconds left
time,
now.
he provides stun, and his ultimate, who can just decide team fights. So, yeah. You either want to have it on your team or you don't want to have it in the game at all. That's why Canada bans it. They're not planning on going for the Ancient Apparition. However, one character I've seen in both games when I tuned into the Canadian stream
Dire team pick.
was their Venomancer on the
Whoa.
support. But now we see support pick from Switzerland. It will be the Lich.
Yeah, Lich,
Interesting.
not so often I see Lich. He was stronger a few patches ago, but it still is very strong.
10 seconds to pick your
He
hero.
wasn't
you
nerfed a lot.
moron.
So he's still pretty good, I
5
think.
seconds, Morty.
Maybe
think
It'll be fine.
slightly overshown by other characters who are just dominating the meta, but still, Lich is a good character.
They nerfed that you can't cast spells during your stun, your taunt.
Oh, yeah, exactly, the fear
Yeah.
during the Sinister
I
Gaze.
think you
And
need Aghanims or a shard now to do this. I think this is the major change.
Mhm.
If
Oh,
I
man, Rick, there's only 10 seconds
remember
left
it
to pick a
right.
hero.
I see. So it's
Ooh,
basically a
5
nerf
seconds,
to
Weaver.
his
It'll be fine.
solo kill capacity. Now on the other side, a Weaver
Radiant
coming
team
out.
ban.
It's potential flex, can be played position 4, could be the carry. In some situations, could also end up being the position 2. Stable hero in the meta.
Yeah, I played against a lot of Weavers last week, and it is so
10
annoying
seconds to
because
pick
the
your
buffs
hero,
are
you
so strong and he
moron.
does so much damage.
Yeah,
It's
5
hard to
seconds
not
left
feed
now.
against the Weaver on the lane.
Dire team ban.
Yeah, true that. Next few bans, Switzerland takes out the Silencer. Very annoying pick to play against, especially when you have a rough lane already. If you feed kills already in the early game. Silencer just gets more and more intelligence while he drains the intelligence from your heroes. And the global silence is just, well, it's global silence. Every character who has to cast spell hates it. So, yeah. Enough said about this silencer ban here, I suppose. Also the Beastmaster ban. Beastmaster, a very solid position 3. I'm kind of surprised that they ban it here. They probably suspect Canada bans it, because otherwise Gucci is also in the Swiss scene known as a pretty good Beastmaster player. And now we have the Templar Assassin, who has a pretty nice team up with the Weaver.
Yeah, I really like the Canada's pick now, because now Switzerland has to make 2 picks, and TA, okay, it is probably a core, but you don't know what direction it's gonna go. And what do you pick against TA? Do you pick thanking now to deal with the heal? We'll see.
They choose another support for now, or potential support, though Core of Wyvern has fallen off quite a lot. I mean, biggest problem for now will be physical damage, because Weaver does physical damage a lot. TA does tons of physical damage, and of course the Weaver's box, if they latch onto you, you have less armor, so you take even more physical damage. And they choose the Mars again for Intergraphic, I assume.
Isn't Intergraphing playing position 4 and Gucci?
Oh, right. Yeah, for Gucci, never mind. Yeah, it's Gucci's Mars this time. Intergraphic is position 4. You're right. Alright, so now Gucci gets to show his Mars off.
Yeah, I don't know. Now Switzerland shows they both supports and the offlaner, and I don't know if you have enough catch for the Weaver, if you need another stun on the course. If you consider to pick a puck or something.
True that. They need something that catches the Weaver potentially, that also has a nice matchup against the TA on the mid lane, if it goes to the mid lane. Also, I think the Mars is a good pick because of Bulwark.
Disruptor.
Oh, Disruptor picked up from Canada. Oh, next one.
Come on, Radiant Team, you gotta pick them right.
An Axe.
Okay. We just heard that Intergraphic is position 5 and Defender is going to play this position 4. Okay.
Yeah, true. And now we have an offlane Axe coming in, trying to keep enemies from doing too much in team fights, which will be a nice help for the Templar Assassin and of course the Weaver. And even there, more physical and magical damage, and now Life Stealer coming out here.
Okay.
1. Life Stealer likes to play against tanky characters like Axe.
Yeah, I don't know if it's much fun. On the bottom lane, you get the X spell on you, casted on you, and then Weaver Shukushes you and puts bug on you. I don't know. It's very hard for the position.
It will be
5.
a hard lane, yeah. As a position 5, you will suffer here. This will most likely be the Lich for Intergraphic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will be a hard lane, anyways. And now with Lifestealer, Lich, I mean, the Lich can protect the Lifestealer a tiny bit with his Frost Shield. Although, yeah, Lifestealer is not super good in the early game. But if they manage to get him through the early game, it should be fine.
Lich is kind of strong. I don't know what he's going to do if he puts sentries in the lane against the Weaver, or if he's going to use the sentries for the camp. We will see it. Yeah, I'm interested.
Yeah, true that. Maybe he uses some first wards, maybe for lane, and then first few wards to block camps, and then later he uses more wards and buys more wards for the lane. That's maybe what I suspect, but yeah, we'll have to see about that. Weaver does pose a bit of a question. I'm not sure Switzerland has answered it so far.
Do you think Templar Assassin is mid? Because
Radiant team
it
banned.
used to be mid always, but I have seen it also as position 1. This is not certain for me now.
I think you'd rather have her in
Oh
the.
man, Rick, there's only 10
I'm not
seconds left
sure.
to pick a hero.
I've
Question
seen
is which
TA
matchup
Seconds,
1.
Morty.
I think
It'll be
they
fine.
actually can still wait because Switzerland has to pick first anyway. So Switzerland has to finish their lineup now, not knowing for sure if TA is the mid or the carry. However, I would assume, or at least Switzerland assumes it's a carry, because they are so far banning the mid laners.
Radiant
Mid
team
lane
pick.
Sniper and Pango both banned. Now they have around 30 more seconds until they have to decide which character they want to finish
Dire
their
team
lineup
pick.
with, and they don't need that much. It will be the Invoker in the mid lane. So I think good team fight here for Switzerland so far in the lineup. You have Wyvern, you have a Lich Ultimate, you have Mars's Arena, you have Invoker who provides a lot of team fight. Team fight is pretty good for Switzerland, I think.
10 seconds to pick your
Mhm.
hero, you moron. 5 seconds, Morty. It'll be fine.
Yeah, they banned the puck. I really thought it was a good puck game because the puck you can dodge the gleam and you can kill the Weaver pretty easily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ember as well. Both would have been super good picks against Weaver and TA.
Yeah. So what is the last pick?
Okay.
Maybe
think-
something peace pick. Brood. I don't know.
Maybe. They go
Urza.
for Ursa for their position 1, so it is the Temper Assassin mid, as far as I assume.
Pretty sure it's gonna be mid. Yeah.
Actually, Intergraphic plays the Mars.
Maybe they
Interesting.
switch.
Looks like they decided on short notice to switch a few things up again. So Intergraphic will be the Mars once again. Gucci plays the Lich. Rest
Yeah.
of the team is the same though. Defender still position 4 in this game. Scholp plays the position 1 this time. Hades position 2. On the enemy we have Frugas, who in the last few games played what's it called again? A Venomancer. So it's probably the pos 4 Weaver. Both start with W and sound similar.
Defender is playing the Wyvern. I know he likes Wyvern mod, but I always saw him on position 5.
Why aren't they doing anything? They're just
I
standing
see.
around.
Maybe.
Morty.
Alright. Alright, we have now Switzerland. Moving out of the base here with Scholp on the Lifestealer, Intergraphic on the Mars, Defender on the Wyvern. Gucci is on position 5 with his Lich and Hades in the mid lane. On the other hand, on the other side, we have Frugos on the Weaver. We have Boneka Ambalabu on the Axe. We have on the TA Davile Mao. We have on the top lane, on the safe lane for Team Canada, Newgate and Captain Coco. And both teams smoke up already and line themselves up around the river, looking for anything to get here in the beginning, lining up to get these bounty runes. With stronger level 1.
Yeah, it's a very interesting game. I mean, Canada, they surely have a very strong team, and Switzerland is a small country, but we have good Dota players. I don't
So, yeah.
know who is the favorite here.
Okay, actually it's a 3-4-1 bounty exchange, so Canada with a slight gold lead here in the beginning. But yeah, shouldn't be too much of a hindrance here for Team Switzerland, for now at least. No big items being flown out so far for Canada already.
Weaver put the
Newgate and
ward
Captain
for
Coco
the
on the
courier
top
team.
lane though.
And the first courier is going to die, maybe? No?
Yeah, Courier gets away nicely. So we have no shenanigans happening too far here. Of course, the ward in the bot lane still there to snipe any unsuspecting couriers. However, I have a feeling Switzerland has, or at least the players Schulp and Gucci have faced similar situations before and will be able to adapt. Maybe send the courier on a detour through the river to get their items safely without risking their couriers against the Weaver, who could just one-shot them with the Geminate attack. Yeah, oh, on the top lane, Defender and Captain Coco, supportal combat is happening and both players are falling low. Who will die first? It's Defender who dies first. Captain Coco draws first blood for Team Canada. Oh, Hades in the middle has taken quite a bit of damage as well, actually, from the Violet Mao. Doesn't have any tangos right now. Is shipping out through more through his
Oh,
courier.
Gucci got cold, and
Gucci?
he's gone.
Oh, Gucci is still alive. Even oh no, now he's dead. Frugas survives with 5 HP. Oh my god, that almost netted them a return kill there, but it wasn't meant to be for now at least. Frugas now dewarding the hard cap and going back to late. Well, in the middle lane, we see 14 last hits to 4. Hades is struggling against the Vile Mao. It's not looking too great for him. He gets harassed pretty hard here, even underneath the tower. He almost used up all of his tangos already. It's not a great start for Hades in the mid lane. Well, Mao having a great time here. Oh, Schulp's courier just got killed in the lane though by the axe. Oh, they reach level 3 on Schulp. They get in the axe and they hit him, but will they get the kill? I don't think they will. He will be fast enough. Walks away here. And now Frugas takes a bit of damage, but yeah, it won't be lethal either, so... Oh, 3 minutes? Gucci and Frugas will have to battle it out, and Frugas is level 3, so I don't think this will end nicely for Gucci. Oh, he might still get it though! This is so close to Portal coming again. Frugas gets him!
God.
And on the other end of the map, another kill for Team Canada. They take down Defender again in the top lane. So, strong start for Team Canada here against Switzerland. Still, this time it's Newgate was rather low. They do have a Self on the Disruptor. But yeah, apart from that, not a lot of regen here for Team Canada. So maybe Switzerland can get a return kill here at some point.
Now solving up. Oh, Defender could interrupt solve. Very good.
True that, yeah. That's super amazing. So yeah, oh, Ursa got them tangos though. So yeah, Ursa will be fine. They're going on Defender already. Enrage pop. Overpower pop, excuse me, not Enrage. Enrage is the ultimate. Mid lane still looking hard for Hades. 27 to 12 last hits. And it's 10 denies on the side of Canada. Also, Frugas is making his way towards mid. They're looking for the pick on Hades here. Will they get him? Will Hades sees the box now? And I think it's already too late. He will die here. Tries to get out the Sunstrike, but it's off the mark. Kill number 5 for Canada. While on top, a bit more support combat here. Intergraphic is nearby as well. Coco is losing quite a bit of HP, but now Newgate jumps onto Defender, gets speared away, so Defender should be able to get away. No, there's the glimpse! Disruptor comes back. Disruptor will be lasered from the mid lane though. Hades gets a kill with the Sunstrike, while Defender falls to Newgate. And then another kill actually on the bot lane. Gucci takes out the axe, but will probably die to the bug here. Yeah, bug numbs him down, is stuck on his clothes and just bites the poor Gucci to death. But yeah, Switzerland now finally on the board with kills. And it's looking a bit better.
Yeah, I think it's they have Canada has an advantage, 2K gold lead, okay. But I think when the ultis are up, might be a little change again, because Weaver is very good on the laning stage. We know that, and but then in the rest of the game, what does Weaver deliver? That's question to me always.
Oh, mid lane. There's another go. Captain Coco is here this time. He wants to get a glimpse back, and he gets the glimpse back. They get the trap connection. Yeah, Hades knows it's just bad.
Oh,
Oh no!
nice
The
save.
Defender comes in. He saves him, and Hades gets level 6 off of that fight.
That was
Oh
close,
my
yeah.
god! That was close. Clutch teleport here from Defender. He doesn't have any mana now, and the Wild Mao has a Regen rune in his bottle, so he will be sustained for quite a long time. But Hades gets saved, and that's the most important thing here. Meanwhile, top lane's kind of vacant right now because Defender and Coco had to go away. However, Coco is returning now, and 7-minute mark will be soon. Newgate jumps into Intergraphic. He probably suspects that Coco is coming in. There is Coco. Intergraphic has 9 stick charges, pops them.
Oh,
Puts the Ursa into the trees.
Ursa got
Coco just
level
runs
6.
away for the Wisdom Rune, and now Overpower onto Intergraphic. And Rage popped as well. Newgate will get the kill, but he will die as well. Hades teleports in and gets the kill. However, Coco took the Wisdom Shrine, and on the other end, Canada will get it as well with Frugos. So, yeah, double Wisdom Rune for Canada. Bit of a setback, especially for the supports on the side of Switzerland. Oh, bot lane. Oh, they barely don't get the kill. That's so unfortunate. Axe is able to TP out. And now Frugos comes in here with his little box, beating onto Shoal. Frugos is level 6, getting tons of value out of the Geminate attack and the Hive Mind facet, which gives him more XP when the box attack. Now on top lane, they tried to jump into Graphic again, but he just God rebukes them away. Oh yeah, meanwhile, a middle tower was just denied by Hades. So less gold for the tower kill, excuse me, for Canada. Newgate suffering a bit now in the top lane. Shoal side inbox, TP top lane. Intergraphic is kinda low, but they're going onto Newgate. Can they get the kill? No, Newgate is still alive. Sunstrike will be off the mark. No,
and the Lich
that's
got glimpsed.
unfortunate. No, oh my god, well played by Captain Coco there. Making sure to just glimpse him away. Defender now, Defender still trying to get something down. But Newgate is just still too healthy to just one-shot him. Captain Coco might run down Defender here. Doesn't look too good for the Wyvern. Gets stick charges off, should survive. Here comes Gucci.
Nice,
now they actually go for the turnaround. Intergraphic is back and he spears him to death. Middle lane, we have a go onto Hades. Hades is dead. Frugos on his position for Weaver on a killing spree. He's having a blast this game.
Yep.
Weaver also going for the vessel now. Just finish the Urn of Shadows, which will help a lot if we get some more kills here on the board. We're seeing bit of a gold lead, slightly expanded now, 3k for Canada. Intergraphic has his ultimate now though, can use it if he has to. Now he is trapped underneath the enemy tower, but he says, well, you think you have trapped me here with you, but actually it's quite the opposite. You are trapped in here with me. And he just kills him. Defender will survive here with the Cold Embrace. However, they're coming top. Oh no, the Wild Mao and Frugos will probably kill Gucci here. Not a lot Gucci can do. Yeah, he just gets deleted here. Intergraphic as well as Defender take the gate in time and get away. They won't be followed. Also, Axe is pretty far behind enemy lines onto the bot lane. Gets pinged out here by Gucci. He's trying to do some lane.
But then I try to kill the X column.
Yeah, they will go for the Axe now, and I think the Axe should know that they're coming for him. Doesn't probably mind it too much since he's
Yeah,
creating
I think he
space
wants to
for
make
his
the
cores.
TP plays, so they
Not sure if he
cannot
could get
waste.
that actually. So Axe drops his ultimate, okay. And yeah, easy cleanup. Yeah. He will argue space created, and it's true, it is a bit of space. We have a cornucopia now on the Ursa. And on the mid lane, another go onto Hades. The Veil Mao is now 2 levels above him. Will not be able to kill him already. Defender is coming in. And there is Frugas. Defender does not have ultimate yet. This would be a big help. And now they go onto the Defender. Defender knows he can't get out of here. Drops the Cold Embrace to get some more space here. Get some more time. And now there's the counter go, actually. Hades and Scholz even teleporting in. There's the dust from Gucci. They focus on the Violet Mao, and he's dropping away, and he's dead. Sunstrike bangs him underneath the ground, and now Frugas has to be careful. Has to run away. He is still dusted. Intergraphic joins the fun as well. He gets his ultimate off though, and he's running towards top. Oh no, that's unfortunate for Intergraphic's ultimate, but hey. They get the kill on the mid. Oh no, Captain Coco is coming in! It's the death of Hades! And also a glimpse here, Scholz now finally, suddenly finding Frugas, who's 2 levels above him actually. Frugas is having such a blast of a game, has enough gold for the vitality booster, and will soon have the full spirit vessel. Gucci gets saved there by Defender, and they take down the Weaver, who was on a killing spree, so a bit of nice gold here, especially for Intergraphic. Finish the Soul Ring, 700 gold away from his Blink Dagger, and now there's the Axe here. Oh, okay, there's another player with him here, so he should be safe here, even though it is 2 versus 3, although they now have the support's ultimates on the side of Team Switzerland. They still try to take him down. Oh my god, this probably was not the best idea from Boneka. Boneka gets speared and he will die. Captain Cuckoo can't do anything because he doesn't have any more mana. Does have enough mana now for a kinetic field, but the rest of his spells are on cooldown and he just retreats. But then Scholz gets picked up. That happened in the triangle. The Vile Mao, who's around 3 levels above him, just walks into the triangle, finds him and kills him.
Yeah, he probably walked above the trap, and TA could make advantage out of it. But maybe you have to consider to buy a gem soon, because the traps give so much vision.
Yeah, they pick up Gucci, the 2 supports here. Oh, Defender might be the next one. Oh, okay. Drops his ultimate for that. Interesting. Sunstrike comes in slightly off the mark. Scholz TP's mid into the TP, into the TA.
Oh, Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Huh. Yeah, won't die that fast, but Frugas is here, so if he steps out of position, Scholz, he will be in trouble. Yeah, they're trying to ensnare Switzerland here. Oh, Newgate found Gucci. There's a TP in. Intergraphic is here, and there's the arena into Spear onto Newgate. They have to stay in the area though, because the Wisdom Rune, they will get the Wisdom Rune, but now Frugas is in here as well. Gucci will fall to him. He just uses his ultimate to get out again. So yeah, they get the Wisdom Rune, but they lose Gucci in return. Scholz is coming in here with a Dark Troll Summoner. Meanwhile, the tier 2 bot is getting hammered, not too much though, for now at least. And the Wild Mao has just made himself a new home into Switzerland's triangle. Farming here to his heart's content. Already has the Dragon Lance, has a Shield Rune in his bottle. Blink Dagger finished as well, blinks away from Intergraphic's initiation. So yeah, this TA is a problem. Together with Frugas, he now finished his Spirit Vessel, so yeah. Not too nice. Smoke used now from Cuckoo. They will try to get a play here, Team Canada, maybe. Use the TA as bait, I assume. Gucci is here, but not much else. Actually, 2 cores of Switzerland are pushing top, where the Ursa is also farming. Got his Battle Fury now. 1000 gold away from the Blink Dagger. Yeah.
Come on.
Things on top lane. Schulp and Intergraphic are just top. They want to get the tower, I assume.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
TA is teleporting in. I'm not sure if they're seeing the teleport, but they do retreat, which is definitely the right decision here.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Because
Oh, that could be Flames.
Intergraphic is going in though. Intergraphic with the teleport in silence from the disruptor though. Huge silence field and it's ruining the plans of Switzerland. Scholt falls. Intergraphic has to retreat. Gets saved for night now by Defender. And there's the ultimate now from Intergraphic. He will die. Cursed place.
No.
Oh no, at the same time, the anti-strategy. He will still die. Oh my god, the TA might kill his teammates here. But no, he gets a double kill instead. He kills one teammate, but oh my god, another kill there. Gucci takes one, but yeah, triple kill for Davaila Mao. And this TA is just super strong.
Yeah, the initiation on TA did not go very well. They have to find a support to initiate on.
Yeah,
They're so
like,
tanky.
yeah, it wasn't necessarily the tankiness, it was also they couldn't cast spells.
Yeah, they
Disrupt
dropped.
ultimate.
Yeah.
Like Static Storm just ruining all of Switzerland's plans in this team fight instantly. Oh, Intergraphic finds a ward, but he will be found by it as well in return. Still an observer ward here on the cliff.
And they go for Roche. They have a very high pace, I think. They won the lanes, they controlled the mid game, and now they head for Roche. They go for the tier 2s. It's a lot of pressure for Team Switzerland.
Yeah, especially now with this Aegis that you have to go through. They put it onto the TA. So yeah, tough times indeed. Ursa will probably have his dagger now. Yeah, dagger is on his courier. So yeah, another timing here for Canada that they will know to exploit.
Do they go for the Tormentor too? I think Switzerland.
they could.
Switzerland now has realized they have to turtle up if they combine their
And it
ultimate.
gets gone on. Lost half this HP already. Intergraphic is there with the spear, but too late. Davalmo already got his mega kill. Yeah, they could go for a Tormentor, especially now when they're 5v4 anyways, with the 12k lead. So they could go, however, I'm not sure how good their shards are. Don't think they have super high value shards in this game.
Yes,
Maybe
yes.
the Weaver? Oh, there's a go in the mid lane. They find Gucci, and Gucci will have no chance. He will just die here. But yeah. Oh, they found another one. They find Defender here, as well as Intergraphic. Defender has to Cold Embrace himself, but yeah, he will just die here. No save for him. Teammates are hiding in the trees. They can't really do anything here. The cores of Switzerland. Hades will be found first. Intergraphic gets tendrilled off the deep. Oh no. Hades found underneath the turret. They stun up the TA for now, but they found Hades already. So yeah, Switzerland just has to get out of here. And they will be able to,
Two
fortunately.
supports are dead and they
Intergraphic.
still get caught.
Will they dive the base? Gucci is here, but so is the Axe. The Axe has the call. He punches in, and there's the TA. Intergraphic gets Cold Embrace. They get Gucci, and now it looks like they might get a kill with the curse. They get 2 kills here. In return, Switzerland have Canada bitten off more than they can shoot. But okay, that was a buyback by the Weaver and ultimate used to get back into the fight. And he might pay for this with a dieback? No, it doesn't look... Oh, he's still in. He's so ballsy. Canada really wants to fight here. They glimpse back into Graphic. He got Cold Embrace. Defender gone on a bit and just locked away from the fight. And Newgate gets a kill as well. Yeah, 2 more kills here for Canada. Worth buyback here for the Weaver. 7 charges on his Spirit Vest. He's having the time of his life right now.
Oh, Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Scholp on the carry position. He finished a Radiance. He is about to finish his Armlet, I assume. Still needs quite a bit more gold though. And oh, Newgate found him.
Oh, Radiant's
Will
bottom
Newgate just
tower is under attack.
challenge him? Nope. He will farm for now. We have a calmer few minutes now, I
Now
think.
X is coming to. I think only with the X call they can kill Joel.
Yeah.
Because the glimpse does not
Radiant's
very
bottom tower is under attack.
I think so
effective.
too. And here comes the call! Pretty much at the 21-minute mark. They knew Schulp would be going for this rune. And instead, they will take the Wisdom Shrine.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So far, no kill here, but they remain in the area. So Switzerland has to be careful.
Oh, Radiant's middle
Also, when we
tower
look
is
at
under
Canada's
attack.
vision, they have so much
Radiant's
vision,
middle
especially
tower
also
is
on the
wrecked.
bottom side of the map. Now they control top as well. It's not looking good here for Switzerland. Arena committed by Intergraphic,
Good
but it's
Arena, yeah.
1v3 right now.
Oh.
There's the silencing field again on both supports. Oh my god, these supports are just strong here on the side of Canada, and of course their cores are as well. They just go in as well. Davile Mao gets a monster kill streak. And now they jump onto Hades as well. For that on the side of Switzerland. They only get the Disruptor in return. Another disastrous team fight here.
Yeah, it was a good arena, but it was even better Static Storm.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I don't know what Switzerland has to try is to combine their ultis and
Job's dead.
even the Wyvern ulti should not like interrupt the damage from the other ultis. It's happened
Yeah,
like two times
exactly.
now.
Yeah, also like one thing about Static Storm is it can't be dispelled anyways. And does it pierce debuff immunity?
Yeah,
No, it doesn't. So if we have BKBs, for example, which are quite far away for all the cores of Switzerland anyway, but even with what's it called, the ability, Rage, that gives some status resistance to the Lifestealer. It's just he has to press it. Had to have pressed it already, and then he can't get silenced. But he can't react to it because when he's silenced already, he can't use it. So it's a very high value disruptor pick here in this game. Who's ruining the teamfight capabilities of Switzerland. And in the beginning, in the draft phase, we were pointing out the strength in teamfights for Switzerland, but now they go onto the axe.
Nice.
They get the kill. Very valuable pickup here for Switzerland. Lots of gold going to all of the people here. 480 plus 908. But now, Canada wants revenge. Hastrun onto the Mao. He goes onto Defender. Defender seems to survive for now. And now they spear in Newgate. Newgate is in. There's another silence in the kill one support. They kill the second of Switzerland. Both supports of Switzerland are super dead. And Hades is super low as well. Has to disengage. All the cores of Switzerland had to disengage here. Canada are now free to shoot onto the tower a bit. But not for long, they have to be a bit careful now again. Oh, root onto Scholl, P rages out of it. Now the X is back as well, so 5v5 again soon. X has his BKB as well, is now going for an Aghanim Scepter. Yeah, net worth lead 21k net worth lead by 24 minutes. It's a huge lead. No way to sugarcoat that. It's rough. It's rough. Armlet now finished onto Scholp. But yeah, he's level 14, doesn't have a lot of damage apart from the Armlet and the Radiance. Still has to reach level 15 here for his next talent. Meanwhile, Davile Mao, the mid lane TA, is level 20. The Bear is level 19, has a Skull Basher and the Monkey King bar to counteract the Radiance as well. So yeah, even if the Radiance gives a bit of damage, the bonus it gets to dodge auto attacks is basically gone when he faces the Ursa. Oh, that's a scan. They found Scholp. Oh no. He has level 15, but they find him and they instantly delete him. Poor Scholp. He's now 0-5-2. He's not having a good time in this game. Oh. Sunstrike onto Newgate here as they're about to start the Tormentor, and they take it with ease. Captain Coco gets a shard. He now gets a shard. He gets an upgrade onto Thunder Strike, increases cast rate and strike count. So yeah, more damage here as well. Also on the supports now of Canada. Disruptor's the same level as Hades. Oh, another kill. Intergraphic got caught out on the top lane by Boneka and Frugos. Yeah, Canada showing why they're the favorites in these 4 teams. And another K. The Valemau just deletes Gucci there with his damage rune. And now silence onto Defender. Oh, nice save there by Hades, actually. Pushes him away. Or no, actually, did the Valemau push himself out of the base with the Hurricane Pike?
Oh, I did not see it.
Wild. I think he pushed himself out of the base.
Good to
So
be
yeah,
that.
can't finish Defender. But hey, in return he also won't be killed. Though there were very low odds of that happening anyways. Okay, and now, oh, we see the Abyssal Blade queued up for the Ursa. He's 700 gold away from that. Now Hades Courier gets found. Oh no. Yeah, more pain for the mid lane. And meanwhile, TA solos Roche. Yeah, there's a Stun Strike coming in to scout even more. Maybe get a sneaky steal onto the Roshan, but this will not happen at all. TA will just take this Roshan. We'll take the Aegis.
I think the problem for Switzerland is normally the Lysealer is very tanky when it gets later to the game because he gets more and more HP with every last hit. And even with the Lich armor, it's normally it's very beefy in team fights. But I really think that Canada found a good solution with the Urza because it does so much damage in a short time.
Yeah, true that.
So it's really hard for Scholp to have a good team fight here.
Oh, Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's rough. It's really rough. Like the mid game, early and mid game didn't go as well as they wanted. TA had a very nice lane against Hades on his Invoker.
Tower.
Yeah, and just in general, the Disruptor is, as his name suggests, disrupting Switzerland's capability to do anything in team fights. Static Storm is just too strong here in this game.
Oh, Radiant's top tower is under
And now they go onto a tower. Roshan's banner planted on the top lane. And they jump in onto Defender. Abyssal Blade cast, and he's just dead. And now silence onto Gucci. Scholp is in as well. Can't get the rage off though. Gucci is dead though. Gucci does not have buyback. Buyback
Nice
from
arena.
Defender now. Nice arena. Spear by against Boneka. Boneka
Very
gets the
good.
BKB off, but he just dies. Also the disarm against the Ursa. Winter's Curse onto the TA won't do too much. And now, oh my god, Gucci dies again after buying back. Defender diebacks his way. Frugos gets killed though by Scholp. And now Scholp runs at the enemies. However, I'm not sure he can get much done. Actually, they just jump onto him. And there's the, oh my god, the aggressive ult from the Weaver. Gets the enemy carry, gets the Swiss carry. Intergraphic and Hades have to get back to their base. Oh, that was costly. But what a play by Frugos there, using the ultimate to get back in near the enemy Phantom. Then another blade, another jump in. And Intergraphic is just dead. He has buyback, he will use it, Scholp uses it as well. Is in already, they spear back the TA. However, they don't have the immediate damage. Melt is used. He's still alive. Yeah, everyone's still alive, but in the meantime, the bear is just dismantling the barracks. And that's the first line fallen for Switzerland in 30 minutes here. 34k gold lead.
Yeah.
It's rough. We had a few nice initiations, however, even with the nice initiation, they didn't quite get more. Oh, Spear miss. Captain Coco is invisible. Frugos is here as well. And now Canada looks to re-engage in this 5v5 here. The stun up Scholp, but this will be a dieback if he is dead. Dieback already onto Infographic. There's the the airstrike, but it's not hitting anything. And now it's Hades' turn to die. He has buyback, but yeah, a lot of his team doesn't have it. No one else at Switzerland has it, actually. Gucci is now getting run down as well. Glimpse back, X ults him down.
Because they got a triple kill.
Yeah, Hades has buyback, but yeah, he
It should be
rather buys
GG, I
out.
think.
Radiant's
Yeah.
middle tower
It's probably GG, yeah. Hades buys out as well. And Canada are walking towards the fountain, actually, with Newgate, waiting to see if anybody dares to buy back and go in. Actually, Defender will respawn in 5 seconds. They might prepare. They are preparing for a fountain dive here. Pops the Enrage for the bonus damage. But yeah, Wyvern just not moving at all, so yeah. Newgate's taking a lot of damage. He has the Aegis though, so he doesn't really care if he dies. It's only 50 more seconds anyway. They are pushing the tier 4s and are also looking towards mega creeps, it seems, at least the TA is. Aegis popped. 45 comes out, the last woohoo here for Switzerland. Drugos making himself ready, casting the box into the fountain to get to know where the characters are. Intergraph immediately stunned up and killed. No chance here to do anything. He gets a spear, but even this spear does not do a lot. Mega creeps now claimed for the side of Canada. They get a kill with the Winter's Curse. It's like the only weakness here of TA. Winter's Curse will kill your teammates, but shall kill through the Winter's Cold Embrace. And now X is in, and X does kill another one in the fountain. Hades survives barely, so does Boneka. Yeah, this is over, and now it's the Ursa who jumps in, deletes another one. And yeah, that game's over. The Ancient will explode. Another double kill for the Vilemau. GG, well played to our Canadian friends. They win this third game of tonight in a, well, still not very close, but at least closer game than the first two, where we had a competitive game. It was rather one-sided, but still, at least it looked competitive this time.
Yes. They knew what they were doing, I think. This was totally a different experience. I mean, the support all over the map and so much fresher also than with the X-Blink. You cannot form any camp. Very, very difficult game for Switzerland.
Exactly. I mean, we talked about their teamfight capability. It would have seemed nice. However, the early game went kind of rough. It went very rough as soon as the 7-minute mark hit, because they also lose both Wisdom runes. Well, yeah, they lose the Wisdom rune, and then their supports are under leveled. They're not getting their ultimates off. Meanwhile, on the other side, you have the other supports. You have the Disruptor, whose ultimate is clean. You have a Weaver who got so much bonus XP from his facet. Yeah, it was basically over at that point, because your timing was just not there on Team Switzerland's part. You couldn't do anything for the mid game. You were already outpaced, and then it was so rough because they couldn't catch up. Schultz didn't get any space to get anything done to farm up his items. It was super rough in general.
Yeah.
Hades got picked up multiple times in the mid lane. Even Intergraphic was not safe. So yeah, it was just a pretty nice draft from Canada overall. I mean, Switzerland had a nice draft as well. However, Canada figured out their weaknesses and just counter-drafted it perfectly. They had a nice draft setup with the TA and Weaver, and they finish it with a super strong Disruptor, who is my personal MVP together with TA. It's either TA or the Disruptor. Both were super strong, although Frugos also showed a very good showing here. So yeah, I think these three are the standout players for me this match in general. But yeah, Disruptor, the Disruptor pick alone is the definite MVP decision that's changed a lot about this game from the beginning.
Yes. I also think they had only few stuns actually on the supports and TA and Ursa. So it was actually very good opportunity for Switzerland to pick a elusive hero. But the last two bands from Canada, the Ember and the Puck, was just on point. And I think, yeah, this was a team that they knew what they were doing. And for Switzerland, in the other hand, I think we had very much problems with combining our ultis. I think I saw 2 times the curse, and then the Lich ulti, Frostblast at the same time. So the Frostblast does no damage during the Winter's Curse. And at the end, we even saw a Winter's Curse and Cataclysm. So yeah, even if you find a good Winter's Curse, Cataclysm, it does not combine. So maybe for the next, what they can learn for the next game is if you pick Wyvern, maybe you just want something different. Maybe an Enigma who can set up a black hole, or something that can set up better after this curse. Yes.
Yeah, like getting an Enigma would have been super crazy, especially because we had even more team fight. Of course, would have also suffered against Disruptor's ultimate, but yeah, probably would have been a better pick here rather than the Lich here, who had a bit of anti-synergy together with the Winter Wyvern, unfortunately. But yeah. Anyways, that's it, folks. All 3 games are over. Switzerland wins 2 and loses 1 against a very strong Canada. But there's no shame in losing that game. Canada played amazing. Switzerland, they had a good idea in mind with the draft, the team fight, heavy draft, but it just, it wasn't meant to be. Canada just had the better draft and showed that here. Yeah. Anyways, that's it more or less for today. We are basically wrapping up now. I really enjoyed these games, especially the last one. It was a close one. The first 2 games, I mean, they were also kind of cool to watch or fun to watch because they were like national teams playing against each other is always a bit of a highlight because it's so rare within the scene of esports. But yeah, first 2 games were a stomp, and then the third game was closer, still stompy-ish, but yeah. Anyways, we had 1 cool game, and that's what counts here. So yeah.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun, and yeah, perfect. At first, we saw some new strategies from the African teams with the no items on lane and being a little bit far away from the XP from the creeps. But maybe it's all just some trick. So they got underestimated when it will count for the qualifications. They don't want to show the real strategies. We don't know.
Maybe. We'll see. Anyways, we can also blame the server, so since we did play on US servers. But anyways, we had fun. I hope you guys at home had fun watching as well. I hope the players have fun playing. Big shout outs again to the IESF for organizing the World Cup. Big shout outs to all the participating teams, to the Team Canada, to Ghana, to Nigeria, and our very own Team Switzerland. Shout out also to our federation, the Swiss Esports Federation, who provided us with the graphics and everything for the stream. Thank you very much to Erklärbar, who is not only hosting the stream today, but also doing the observation for you guys on the stream, doing all the work in the background, coaching the Team Switzerland as well. So big shout out to him as well. Also, big thank you to CNN, my co-caster. And only thing I can say now is see you Swiss guys tomorrow at Swiss Dota Cup in Basel. And to every other one, see you again and goodbye. Good night.
Bye bye. Thank you.